Okay, after going through these 9 months, definitely, firstly, I would like to dedicate it to my parents.
It was for my family.
For my parents and my grandparents, my family, it would definitely be my loved ones.
My parents, my loved ones. It's about my parents.
And my parents.
My parents.
My parents and my brother and sister.
The thought of my grandmother and like making her proud up there in heaven, I guess.
What I am today, I owe it a lot to them.
Today I feel good, a little bit nervous, but overall, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's finally the day we graduate from this place after like so long.
It's really very good to see everybody on the parade square just now because we started this together as one section, one group of us, and it's really nice to know that everybody is back here together today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now witnessing the traditional handing over of colours by the graduating class to the junior class. This symbolizes the handing over of the responsibility to uphold the SAF core values as well as the high standard of training of the previous cohorts to the remaining cohorts. From Logistics, Officer Cadet Lim Wei Tiang.
Looking at my parents, seeing them down here, it makes me feel very good.
I could sense that they were extremely proud of me, especially for my mom, because my mom has been working overseas for the past about 2.5 years. So she actually missed my entry into BMT and she missed my entry into OCS. But on the day which I'm going to step forth as a new officer, she was able to be here to see through the final parade, and I thought that was a very meaningful moment for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, all parents, relatives and friends of the newly commissioned officers are now cordially invited to affix the officer rank insignia onto them.
When my parents came down to put on my epaulet, that was an epic moment. Because finally I earned the rank. I know I couldn't do it without their support. So when each of them put on the ranks for my left and right, I knew that I had made it.
It's been a long, tiring 9 months. It wasn't easy, but when our parents actually put on the bar for us, you know that even though how tough the training has been all this while, I think it was all worth it.
To that, he was a pioneer, and right now, according to many, I'm following in his footsteps, being an armor tanky as well. I think he must have felt pretty happy as well, because from what I've heard, and he's been telling people that none of them actually managed to produce a tanky officer. So I actually feel pretty good being in armour as a tank commander as well, and I hope to do my best and actually to succeed and lead my men well.
You are 23, you are tasked to manage 28 people. How many people get a chance to do that?
Not many.
Not many. That is a very big responsibility, Azaki. How good you develop them determines how prepared we are in terms of defense.
Through these 9 months in OCS, I believe my perspective on leadership has really changed. It was not just so much about trying to compete and to be the best, but it's about building relationships. It's about building friendships.
I learned to be very patient because you tend to work with different kind of people, different style, different personality. I tend to learn how to compromise on that.
The way I see things from different perspectives now. My thinking have matured a lot, and it is partly because of the things that I do, the hardship that I've went through, the people I've talked to, and the toughness molds my character as of now.
I'm more confident now myself compared to how I was 9 months ago, where I was more timid. Now after 9 months of OCS training, I feel that I'm more prepared for unit life and what the army has to offer.
I would really say it's the way I look at things. Probably last time when if you give me a poem, I'll probably just look at it on a very fixed angle. But probably like, let's say now if you give me the same poem, I'll probably get a better picture of what I can do to improve the situation. I used to be very timid. I didn't dare to ask people to do things, but now I can actually ask them to do things and convince them to do things and to do their best. So I guess that's one of the leadership skills that I actually picked up in OCS.
Before coming to the army, I was always very fickle-minded. Should I do this? Should I do that? What are the pros and cons? And then I take a lot of time to make decisions. But as time progressed in the army, we got used to making decisions under pressure. So in this aspect, I think my decision-making skills have improved a lot.
The things I like to focus on during my OCS journey is actually the critical thinking and decision-making when one have to put into when planning out for a certain mission. Because if any major mistakes that we commit actually will be scrutinized by our peers, and we didn't want it to happen.
At first, I believe when I came to OCS, I was quite quiet, a bit shy, a bit worried and self-conscious. But I realized that OCS was able to bring out the self-confidence in me. My self-esteem increased, and now I know that as long as I put my mind to something and tell myself that I can achieve it, I will be able to accomplish it.
I did it because, to see how far I go, and I really wanted to become an officer to actually, now change lives of people and actually go and approach my men and take them and, further them, not entirely in terms of just the military itself, but as well their personal lives. So I really actually hope to affect people and change people's lives as well.
With reverence and respect, the officers' creed. I am an officer of the Singapore Armed Forces. My duty is to lead, to excel, and to overcome. I lead my men by example. I serve for their training, morale, and discipline. I must excel in everything I do. I serve with pride, honor, and integrity. I will tirelessly with courage, conviction, and determination. I dedicate my life to Singapore.
It makes me feel very good to know that I've been through these 9 months.
Finally, it has come to a conclusion.
I'm ready to go to lead my men in the unit.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the newly commissioned officers.
What is your purpose here in OCS?
Cover fire! Jackie advance! Jamai cover fire! Clutch out! Clutch out! Go!
Attitude. Prepare for launching. Select. Go. 2,000, 3,000.
Do not stop firing! The guys are moving! Cover fire for them! Get Justin to turn right to the west!
For family, for friends, for those who believe in us.